Hey there, Fizz fans. Long time no see, I know. I'm not going to make a bunch of excuses. The reality is life has gotten in the way, but most importantly, my old phone died. So I have replaced it with the model that you're viewing me through now. Hopefully it is adequate. I think it's actually a considerable improvement. But anyway, today I am here to review for you something that was recommended to me by a dear friend of mine, and I did want to dedicate this episode to him. So, hi Peter. I hope you're enjoying this special episode just for you. Today I'm going to be reviewing this beauty. It is Polar Orange Dry. And while it was recommended to me as a summer beverage, if you can't tell by my flushed face, for me it's summer all the time. I'm perpetually warm, so this should be very refreshing, I am told. As always, I purchased it with my own money. Got it at a local store, actually, this time. It's not, unfortunately, not available on boxed, but I will see if I can find another online source for you and put that link in the description box. If you haven't heard me rave about Polar before, you will now. They're one of my favorite seltzer manufacturing companies. I've also tried some of their sodas. They have quite a few. The only ones I've been able to try are birch beer and pineapple, I think. Both were good, although birch beer really tasted kind of medicinal to me. Not as good as root beer, to be sure. Anyway, background on this company, they've been around since 18-something or other. Oh, they didn't put it on this bottle, those rotten people. Oh well. But anyway, they've been doing this a long time, so they're really good at it. So I'm eager to see if this has as many bubbles as their seltzers do, and just generally how it measures up. Looking at the label, it does contain 10% orange juice, which is something that I noticed when I had it in my fridge. This was something that I would class as maybe a semi-chewy soda. Chewy because it does have sediment that will settle out if you don't agitate the bottle gently before you drink it. So that is my recommendation to you. I've already done so a few times. I hope I haven't agitated it so much that it's going to explode on me. Anyway, let me get my magnifier out here and read the ingredients for you. We have carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, orange juice from concentrate, citric acid, natural orange extract, potassium benzoate, a preservative, calcium disodium EDTA, to preserve freshness. So, not especially super natural, all healthy-fied soda, just soda, which is fine by me. Calorie-wise, I'm sure some of y'all are going to want to know that. 120 calories per, I believe that's 8 fluid ounces. I double-check with the magnifier. Yes, 120 calories per 8 fluid ounces. So, a little bit more really than Coke or Pepsi, but then you're probably having to offset some acidity from the orange and whatnot, so acidity and bitterness. If they use orange extract, it might have some of the pith in there. So, factor 1, packaging. This is the only packaging I'm aware of. Doesn't mean it's the only thing it comes in. But this is the only thing I have accessible to me. Now, to crack it open, let's see what she smells like, shall we? And I did finish this off in the freezer. Ooh, that reminds me. My timer's going to go off. I'll be right back. Anywho. It smells like orange juice, I'll be honest with you. Which is a good smell. And having grown up in Florida, I know the smell of orange juice, believe me. Very nice. Let's pour it out. Alright, we don't get a whole lot of bubbles, but then it has been packaged in plastic, so there it is for your inspection. It is somewhat cloudy. Nice faint orange flavor color, which undoubtedly comes from that sediment I was telling you about. The scent dissipates a little bit once I get it in the glass. Let's see. The bubbles are very subdued in this, which surprises me for a polar product. Now again, I realize it's been packaged in plastic. I have no idea how long it's been in the plastic, and since plastic does emit oxygen and carbon dioxide to swap places, there's always going to be some loss of carbonation. It's a fairly fine bubble, but it's surprisingly low fizz, which I like things super fizzy, but I know not everybody does, so to each their own. As far as mouthfeel goes, it's a little on the syrupy side, which is what I would expect from any thing that contains juice. I mean, the more juice, the more syrupy it's going to be. It does coat the palate, but obviously it's not unpleasant because it's a very pleasant tasting soda so far. The sweetness is 100% natural. That is undeniable. I was thinking that they probably used a bitter type of orange, and then the reason for all the high fructose corn syrup would be to sweeten it up, but I don't get any of the bitter undertones that I was expecting from that sort of arrangement. It says it tastes like they used a sweet orange as well. Because generally, when you use a sweetener to mask a bitter tone, it's still there. It's just less obnoxious, you know, less noticeable and less of an interruption to your enjoyment. But I'm not detecting any of that at all, which is nice. It's the thing that throws me is it's called orange dry, and to me a dry soda is less sweet, and this is extremely sweet. To me, there's nothing dry about it. That said, I really, really appreciate the next factor, which is the flavor, which is 100% natural. It is delicious. I'm used to, you know, Orange Crush or Orange Knee-High or whatever, as far as orange sodas go. They taste orange, but it's that bright, artificial, too orange, if that makes any sense. And this doesn't suffer from that problem. This is a very natural, yet very sweet orange. I hate to say it, but you're never going to find an orange that's this sweet in nature. I'm pretty sure if you test their bricks, they won't be this sweet. That said, it's very good. So as far as being true to labeling, the orange, it is 100% true to labeling, but the dry, not so much. Yeah, because to me, a dry soda, and please pardon that buzzing, it can't be helped. But a dry soda is going to be considerably drier. That is less sweet than that. Pairing wise, let's see, what would this go well with? Honestly, this is so sweet, I don't think it would suffer from the problem of putting like with like. You could probably eat it with an orangey dish like orange chicken or whatever, but that's probably not its best use. I'd say since it is so sweet, to pair it with something that's very salty, like ham, or perhaps even just pizza, you know, for an everyday sort of thing. But I am told by the man who recommended this to me that there's nothing more refreshing than just drinking this straight when you say come in from an outdoor activity in the summertime. I would almost be inclined to agree, except for the syrupiness. I need something a little bit lighter. Even Gatorade is a little too heavy for me at that point. But anyway, that is my review of Polar's Orange Dry Soda. Give you another gander at the label. And my opinion is it's extremely tasty. You should probably run out and grab a bottle just to find out what a truly orange soda should taste like. I have kind of a hang-up since I do make soda myself. I use a lot of juices in my sodas because I really appreciate the naturalness of their flavor. And this one hits that nail on the head. Even though it's a little too sweet for my taste, it's still very, very true orange and very tasty. So, there you have it. I thank you for watching. I hope you will like, comment, and subscribe. And maybe even visit my Patreon page now that I'm even more poor than I was before, thanks to buying a new phone. But anyway, I hope y'all get hold of some of this, and even if you can, I hope you enjoy whatever sodas you do get hold of. And I hope you have a great day, and stay fizzy.